I want to be able to share, and maybe it's safe to do it because she's not here, Councilmember Goodman, who is now going to leave the city council as the longest serving council member in the history of this city, just by the number of terms she served. And we were presenting to her the proposals, and I was a little nervous, right? I mean, those of us who have known Councilmember Goodman for a long time knows that she can be very passionate, she can be very direct in her response, and she doesn't necessarily want change a lot.
I don't have a phone. I don't really use any kind of social media.
And nowhere in those points did we say put a fourplex on every block.
I'm happy to provide the minority opinion on the panel today and stand up for what I honestly believe in, which is what I've done for many, many years on the council.
So the intention for community gardens to be included here is really to allow community gardens to sell any extra produce that they may grow.
Someone could literally, in a R1 solely residential district, grow tomatoes in their backyard and sell them in front of their house every day for 75 days for the entire growing season with a sign.
Okay, Pollyanna, the exact quote was, because of the lack of action to protect renters in this city, that is just simply not true and is actually kind of insulting.
Councilmember Goodman.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I don't think it's helpful for anyone on the committee to criticize others, and quite frankly, I think it's kind of hurtful. But to be honest, I'm not really interested in fighting old fights, and I know you're not either.
And I do respond to all my emails every day, and what I'm hearing is people are afraid.
Blame the mayor, because he's in charge. I, quite frankly, am sick and tired of hearing in this council that all cops are terrible, racist, misogynist, horrible people. And I think the public that I represent, many of them are sick and tired of hearing that as well. You guys suck. You didn't do a good job.
Not with activists. They understand what's going on. They're the ones pushing this. But with the silent majority, Councilmember Khanna.
Yeah. Is there anybody from Harrison?
Yep, there are 3 people here to speak.
Okay. Are they going to be allowed to?
As soon as the public hearing is open, but we're asking staff questions now.
Okay. I just wanted to double check. Thank you.
I'm pretty clear on how to run the public hearing. Thank you for your advice.
So to be blindsided like this and not have the biggest strategy going on downtown included, I think is really disrespectful overall, since none of these issues are any issues that I have any disagreement with. And shame on you for doing that.
And thank you to all of my colleagues for your thoughtful consideration of this. And I want to especially respond to Councilmember Goodman. I apologize. And it is 100% on me.
If I were to Google all of your names, would I find articles written, papers written, opining in favor of raising the minimum wage? It's hard for me to consider the report completely unbiased. I wouldn't even consider paying $6 for an ice cream cone.
To suggest that their credibility is questioned by that is what causes conflict amongst us, and quite frankly, I'm disgusted by it.
Help me understand how to do this correctly, but I'm hoping that we can move this forward without recommendation. I'm happy to speak to that a little bit more if you'd like now.
You can do that, but I don't think you have the votes for that.
Yep.
And I'm not willing to bring it to the council and have another 7-hour council meeting. And I feel like everyone's time is being taken up, including all of the people in the audience. I was personally involved in an assassination attempt over the summer. I've got plenty of time. I have nothing else going on today. $50 to adopt a gerbil or a hamster or a guinea pig. Well, no one is paying $50 for any of those little reptiles. And so guess how many exotic birds have been adopted in the past 20 years? 0. Might be because it's $1,000. You have the sexy item.
Thank you, Chair Goodman. I appreciate that. I'm not sure if this counts as a sexy item or not.
I am not a cannabis expert. My good friend, Councilmember Lisa Goodman, is.
Because Councilmember Chugtai has the gas, so let's just make sure that the public and the media understand that.
It's been one of my joys to work with her. We're going to miss you a lot.